Why is state income tax complicated for remote workers? Have you ever wondered why state income tax can feel like a puzzle for remote workers? It all boils down to where you work and where your employer is located. Unlike federal taxes, which are the same across the country, state taxes can vary significantly. Each state has its own rules, rates, and requirements. This can create confusion, especially for those working from home or in different states. For instance, some states do not have any income tax at all. Washington State is a great example. If a remote worker lives and works there, they typically do not pay any state income tax. However, if that same worker travels to California for work, they may owe taxes to California, which can complicate things. Understanding which state's rules apply is essential for remote workers. Another factor to consider is the concept of nexus. This term refers to the presence a business has in a state. If you work remotely in a different state than where your employer is based, your employer might create a nexus in your state. This means they may have to register with that state's tax authorities and follow local tax laws. Even one remote employee can trigger this requirement, which can lead to additional costs for the employer. When it comes to payroll, employers must withhold the correct state income tax based on where you physically work. This can be tricky. If the payroll system is not updated correctly, it may withhold taxes for the employer's state instead of yours. This mistake can lead to tax liabilities and penalties for both you and your employer. For remote workers who travel or work in multiple states, tax filing can become even more complex. You might need to file tax returns in several states, including non-resident returns. Some states have agreements that allow you to pay taxes only in your home state, but not all states have these agreements. This can add another layer of complexity to your tax situation. To manage these challenges effectively, it is important to keep track of where you are physically working. This will help you determine which state taxes apply to you. Communicating with your employer about your work location is also crucial to ensure that payroll withholding is accurate. Additionally, being aware of states with no income tax can help you plan your finances better. If you find yourself working across multiple states or feel unsure about your filing requirements, consulting a tax professional can be a smart move. They can provide guidance tailored to your specific situation. For employers, keeping accurate records of employee work locations and updating payroll systems is essential to avoid costly mistakes. Navigating state income tax can be complicated for remote workers, but understanding the basics can help you manage your income and finances more effectively.